Steve Kerr, and we're ready to bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. We've got New Jersey facing the Houston Rockets. The starting fives for our game. Here are tonight's starting lineups. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Carter?
You know, offensively, he's just one of those guys that needs a touch of space to get his shot up. That's all. And if he runs his man off a screen or somehow finds an opening, that's it. He's going to let that thing go.
And Steve, some of the best highlights you're ever going to see are going to come from this guy. Every time he steps on the court, there's a chance he'll perform the dunk of the season.
Now that is a quick bucket. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and run. That's when he's at his best.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, Stan Van Gundy gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said that with this being the first time they have seen each other this season, he wants to rely on his defense to set the tone. He said if we can get at them early and take away easy looks, we think we can wear them down over the course of this game and get the win. Let's see if their D can carry them, gentlemen.
Thanks, Doris. And as Doris provided the details, guys, the way they plan to attack defensively will be key early on, won't it?
Yeah, and early is the key word there, Kevin. If they can string together some stops right away, I think it'll really set the tone.
Which is just what they're going to be after, guys. They'd love to turn this into a defensive battle.
Alston against Kidd. And it's Yao. That time, the assist by Alston. Yao's got his first 2 points.
Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
Martin dishes the Kidd. Martin with a screen on Alston. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
Boy, they couldn't hook up there on what really a pretty basic pass.
On defense, New Jersey. To the middle. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Crafty pass work there, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
For the Houston Rockets, they won their last contest in that game against the Heat. Kidd passes to Martin. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is over there.
Well, you know what,
he's
Kevin?
disgusted.
Come on, Kevin. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force.
Here's our test. After the basket by Brooklyn, McGrady defended by Carter. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots the 3, and that one's good. McGrady. So it's New Jersey now, trailing by 2. Kristich, and here's a nice one-handed slam.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam.
Yeah, what a way to wrap up that possession.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Poked away. It's stolen by Martin. Jumps up. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Nets.
And they've come out in attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing the ball repeatedly.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
And so it's Houston with it. After the basket by Brooklyn. They get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Well, he just didn't make the catch. Didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
Here is Carter. Carter off a pick from Kristich. Carter kicks to Kidd. Pass to Jefferson. Martin with the screen for Jefferson. Clock at 6. Stolen by Landry. It's stolen by Jefferson. Shot's good. 6 points for Kenyon Martin.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low ball.
Well, their energy is lacking. They've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
That drive by Carter. Kidd kicks to Carter. And stolen by Young. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Nets leading by 4. Clark, this offense has really been clicking.
No. What a play. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
New Jersey making a switch here. Scola's checked in. The Nets shooting their first free throw of the evening. And so it's Houston with it. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
Well, I felt like his defense was letting him down out there, guys, so we wanted to get a timeout to talk it over and try to tighten things up here.
You know, a part of coaching, a lot of coaching actually is making sure that momentum never gets too far away from your team. That's a good timeout.
Here's Alston.
Looked to me like the defender didn't get squared up and get his feet set.
Good work by the officials. A nice call. That play can be tough to judge sometimes.
Knocked away. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball in. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Robinson. Puts the lead pass in front. Oh, look out. It's not possible what we just... Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner.
It's possible. Not probable. It is possible. I don't know what all that meant, but you're right, Clark.
Here is Alston following the bucket by the Nets. Dishes it to Artest, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Carter, McGrady covering. Vince Carter the bucket on the assist by Kidd. Kidd's got his 5th assist in this one. Last outing for New Jersey, they won that game against Los Angeles. McGrady outside. Scola lays it up and banks it in.
The defenders have to be aware. They cannot allow him that position before he catches the ball.
You're exactly right, Steve. That is his domain.
And Scola with the block. Rockets trail by 7. Now Alston. The shot is off. Excellent D there from Kristich. Kidd dishes to Carter. Kidd passes to Robinson. Carter outside. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Scola. Down low, Alston. The shot no good. The Nets go the other way with it. Carter drives in. Outside for Jefferson. Back to Carter. The Nets working the ball around now. They get it back. Carter off a bit from Robinson. Carter kicks to Robinson. It's Jefferson outside. No good. And it's Houston's ball. 7-point differential. Here's Alston. And Jefferson sends it back. Here's Artest. The Rockets again can't hit. Now Carter. 7 points in the game. Robinson a screen on Alston. Kidd attacking the rim-rattling two-handed jam. Nice hops and determination that time. Clark to get to the rim.
We know he can bounce, and right there an example of how dangerous he is when he's got a path to the hoop.
And you love the versatility, guys. Being a point guard, and in this situation, they tack on 2 more points, expanding the lead in a pretty deflating way for the defense.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. Lowry dishes to Mutombo. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws.
Well, Kevin, it all starts with that shot blocking. He takes up a lot of space out there.
Yeah, everybody wants to score inside, but he'll have you make other plans. He's a real game changer inside.
There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter of the game. That drive by Carter. Kidd passes to Robinson. Back to Kidd. Passes it to Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Hayes with the steal. And Lowry gets it to go. Nets leading by 6. The dish to Carter. Back to Kidd. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. And Jefferson throws it down hard.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Yeah, the shots have been falling, that's for sure. The offense really in a good groove.
Now, here is Battier. Barry the pass to Hayes. And now New Jersey on the break. Kidd kicks to Jefferson. From deep. Vince Carter the bucket on the assist by Jefferson. And now an 11-point Nets lead.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
There's the pass to Hayes. Robinson on him. Hayes dishes to Mutombo. And that one is stuffed right through. They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2 points possible. And on a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
And Vince Carter picks up a foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Rockets shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And he can't hit the second. Outside Kidd. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Nets lead by 10. And back in a moment as we'll... And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. Hey, guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Solid first quarter for this club. They came out strong, and they've put together some nice momentum here.
Steve, I like the looks they've gotten on offense. A lot of good ones.
Nets leading by 10. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Houston, Mutombo is out there with Carl Landry. Then it's Brooks. Then there's Lowry. And it's Battier, and it's small forward. Lowry drives in. Brooks, 6 to shoot. And it's blocked by Murray. Pass to Vaughn. Now Murray. He passes it to Planinich. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. They have to get a hand in his face.
Brooks kicks to Lowry. Back to Brooks. From 10 feet out, rejected by Planinich.
Well, it's the edge they've had in that area on the glass that's played a big role in this game.
And they've got some strong guys, Steve. Guys that are strong and well put together, and they've used that strength to their advantage down low.
It's Battier on the wing. From outside the arc, that drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Battier's got himself on the board with 3 there. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And this is what the schedule looks like for Houston. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. New Jersey shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line right here. And that one misses. The Nets making a switch here. And he sinks the 2nd. Here's Brooks. Now a timeout called by Houston.
Well, they're getting way too many easy shots in the paint. So this timeout is specifically for that reason. You got to tighten up the defense and start to make it harder for that offensive team.
I know it's easier said than done, but right now it just doesn't seem like the necessary effort is there.
Kicks it to Yao. Working on Martin. Rejected by Martin. Passes it to Planinich. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. From beyond the arc. No good from Vaughn. Rockets trail by 13. Moving it up. And Brooks gets it on the assist by Battier.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
I'm watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Brooklyn. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip.
A lot of attention on the Nuggets. You know, that game, that Denver game really is interesting to watch.
That's tipped. It's stolen by Martin. Throws it up high.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now Yao inside. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Yao with the block. He feeds it to Landry. Brooks outside. Rejected by Martin.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Really an extraordinary game for Martin. He's got 8 points and 2 rejections.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. Robinson's checked in for the Nets. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
You know, as we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has improved. It's gotten more aggressive, more physical.
It sure seems like it has. They've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Yeah. And count the basket. He is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Really good example there of some fine interior passing before that pass.
The Nets making a switch here. Alston's checked in. The Rockets have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses early. Nets leading by 8. Carter with it. Now McGrady defending. Back to Carter. Carter left side. And there's the pass to Robinson. That one falls coming off Carter's feet. Robinson's got his first basket of the night.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
Pass to Battier. Robinson pulls it in. That drive by Carter battles through traffic and lays it in. And it's a 12-point New Jersey lead.
Very well done. He is a confident, dynamic scorer.
McGrady passes to Yao. Back to McGrady. Alston with the ball. From past the arc. That's good. Alston's got 5 points so far.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Outside Robinson. And the pass to Planinich. The feed now to Carter. Left side, Martin. He kicks to Carter. Shot clock at 6. Robinson sets a screen for Carter. Tries again. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
Alston kicks to Yao. That drops. He's got 9.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
So for the Nets, Kristich comes in for Kenyon Martin, and it's Jefferson in for Ryan Anderson. Kristich defended by Yao. And here comes McGrady leading the fast break. Alston.
A real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Jefferson kicks to Kristich. Carter dishes to Jefferson. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Rockets trail by 9. It's stolen by Jefferson. To the inside. And stolen by Stola. And here's our test. McGrady outside. Back to our test. Alston with the ball. Defended by Jefferson. Alston passes to Yao. Carter with the block. Robinson kicks to Carter. Back to Robinson. He dishes it to Carter. Carter off a pick from Kristich. Off the screen. Flees off the pick and hammers it home.
That's basketball 101, guys. I mean, elementary. Use the screen to free yourself and then take it straight to the rack.
Yeah, very nice set play for him.
Well, that's using your head and using your body.
Poke loose. In transition, here come the Nets. Blocked. Artest against Carter. McGrady kicks to Artest. Alston against Carter. Feeds it to Yao. 5 to shoot. Ring shot on the way. Misses off the left iron.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
Stolen by Artest. Only one man back on D.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how a brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, just exerting his authority out there.
Here's Carter. Rejected by McGrady. And it's going to be out of bounds. New Jersey will retain possession. And the Nets making a change here. Carter outside. Gives him the lead pass. Kristich kicks to Kidd. Misses the 3. Rockets trail by 9. Now Alston. And Jefferson sends it back. Carter right side. Carter off a pick from Kristich. Back to Robinson. Can't get it to go. Excellent D from Chuck Hayes. Here's Alston. And he uses the glass on the layup. Alston's got 5 points now in the quarter. And we finished one half of basketball. It's the...
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Glad you're spending the Charlotte Hornets.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
The second half just about to get going here. Look at Vince Carter in this game. I mean, he's been everywhere.
You know, he spoils us with his performances game in and game out. And so far, just another big scoring night for him.
Typically, when he puts up that many points in the first half, he's going to follow it up with a better second half. We'll see if that happens here.
Checking out the group for Stan Van Gundy to start the second half. We've got Nenad Kristich, Jefferson out there with Martin. Then it's Jason Kidd, and it's Carter in at the 2 guard. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. Rockets trail by 7. McGrady with the ball. Good work defensively by Carter.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
And they've needed every one of those rebounds. I think that's what's put them in front here.
And here is McGrady. Artest dishes to McGrady. Inside to Landry. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac. Tracy McGrady. McGrady's got 4 assists now tonight. Vince Carter on the win. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Carter's got 14 points for the game.
That finish brings me back to the old days. The silky smooth finger roll.
Alston passes to Yao. Inside. Artest, good. He's got 6.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
Yeah, that was your game, Clark. Pound it inside and take the ball right to the defense.
That's what I tried to do, man. I knew my limitations.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
The Nets have come up with 3 misses and 5 attempts so far at the line. Both free throws good from Kidd. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Here is Alston. 7 points in the game. Dishes it to Artest. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
Boy, that pass was in the air a long time.
Long enough for him to get a finger on it anyway and send it out of bounds.
Rocket 6. Back to Yao. A beautiful reverse layup. Yao's got 13.
Well, their plan of attack has been pretty clear to see. I mean, get the ball inside and just take it strong to the hoop. Be dominant in the lane.
Well, the defense has been very slow to adjust. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside. There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Alston kicks to Landry. McGrady. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Nets leading by 5. Carter kicks to Jefferson. Back to Carter. And it's blocked by McGrady. The dish to Landry. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
I'd like to know what his percentage is from that range. I mean, it's got to be sky high.
It's Kidd with the drop. That's good. Kidd's got 7 points here in this quarter.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Kidd against Alston. It's rebounded by Jason Kidd. Alston's got 3 of his 9 shots to fall. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Artest. Off with the layup.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. McGrady covered by Martin. And there's the call on Jefferson. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, but when you get there late, that's what happens.
New Jersey making a switch here. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Pass to McGrady. Outside Artest. McGrady kicks to Artest. That's good. Great play set up by Tina Tracy McGrady. McGrady's got 6 assists now in the game. Passes to Carter. Carter right side. 6 on the shot clock. Gets the bucket. Carter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Artest with the ball. Now guarded by Murray. Kicks to Lowry. And stolen by Murray. To the paint. Here's Padgett. Makes it off the glass. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Nets.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
You also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim, as they've challenged virtually every shot in the paint.
A shot by Lowry, no good.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Here's Carter. It's hauled in by Artest. Artest's got 6 rebounds here tonight. He feeds it to McGrady. The three ball gets the bucket. McGrady's got his third basket of the night right there.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
The Nets making a switch here. New Jersey leading by 3. The Nets working the ball around now. They set the pick. That drive by Carter. Hedges. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
And Lowry gets it to go. Lowry's got his second bucket. Jefferson with it. He's got 7. Now here is Carter. Carter left side. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
What a great game for Vince Carter in this one. 16 points and 6 assists. This is some performance we're witnessing out of him.
This is a night to remember for sure, guys.
The Nets making a switch here. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter of the game. Brooks with it. Now guarded by Vaughn. Jason Kidd checked in for Vince Carter. Brooklyn on defense. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Kidd. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Kidd's got 9 points here in the second half. Rockets trail by 7. McGrady outside. Kidd with the double. McGrady dishes to Landry. The pass to Brooks. Clock at 4. From down in the low post, it goes. Brooks has got 5.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Pass to Vaughn. Back to Kidd. Takes a 3. And yes, sir, that one drops. And the Nets lead by 8.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
Brooks against Kidd. And Robinson comes to help. Kidd. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And it's the Rockets with the ball. Brooks with it. He's picked up by Kidd. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Jefferson. Pass to Vaughn. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Jefferson. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
New Jersey making a switch here. Carter's checked in. Tipped away. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. Here's McGrady. Now Jefferson. 9 points in the game so far. Carter. McGrady covering. And here's Kidd from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Scola's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double-digit. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The 4th quarter of play should begin momentarily. Here's Lowry. We've got Scola. Lowry out there at Barry. Then it's Shane Battier. And it's Yao in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for Houston right now. The baseline jam. Good. Yao's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Houston.
You know, he's got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the...
Ridiculous.
What a move.
Tore it down that time. Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Lowry drives in, gets it to go.
Unstoppable offense from both teams. I love the pace this game has been played at.
So does everybody else in the building. This has been a fun one.
Nets leading by 8. Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Boy, smooth and graceful. How about the hang time? That's impressive.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. And Jason Kidd picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, but when you get there late, that's what happens.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Artest is checked in, and Tracy McGrady subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Scola passes to Yao. 6 to shoot. Barry, here's the 3. Cannot hit.
And I think the work on the boards has been a big key for their success in this game, guys.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, it's been total control on the boards for him.
Kristich backing down. The jump hook, that's good. And now a 12-point Nets lead. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
Oh, boy, this is something you hate to see, Clark.
You know, it sure is. Injuries, though, are really an unfortunate part of the game. Inevitable at times. Hopefully it's nothing serious.
Difficult to explain that turnover. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did, but he really lost his place on the court.
Richard Jefferson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. 17 points for Yao.
Boy, nice tip in to salvage the points from the missed shot and made it work.
And those second chance points, Clark, they do add up.
Yes, sir. They sure do. That's why boxing out is so important. Defensively, you can't just let a guy get to the rim and not put a body on him.
And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. And here's Carter. Robinson a screen on Artest. Carter with it. He passes to Robinson. Jefferson, he's covered by Alston. Back to Carter. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Jefferson. Jefferson can't get that one to fall. Rockets trail by 12. Artest with the ball. Jefferson picks him up. Back to Artest. Kept alive. And the basket by Scola.
Boy, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
And he can't get the first one.
2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. Nets leading by 9. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Scola. Robinson drives in, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Alston with the ball. Now guarded by Vaughn. Knocks it loose. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. And Vince Carter with the slam.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Here's Artest. Here's Scola. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Scola's got 5 points in the quarter.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Stan Van Gundy said to the team. He was propping his guys up for their defensive pressure, saying, listen, the pressure you put on them has been fantastic. Keep pestering them, keep forcing turnovers, and we'll be in a great position to win this thing.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Artest tries to save it. That doesn't go either for Artest.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Yeah, they're lucky that they didn't get burned on that one.
A surreal alley-oop that time, partner.
The pass, Clark, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
Man, and it all had to be perfect and in precision. That's not nearly as easy as they made it look.
Tracy McGrady on the wing. Stolen by Carter. Pushing it up.
Oh, get it! Oh, watch out now.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark?
Well, you know what the questions are about now? It's their defense, that's for sure.
It's Jefferson with the drive.
Well, some really terrific numbers for Jefferson. He's got 11 points, and he has been the definition of a thief with all those skills.
I'll say, I mean, defensively, he's fought his way through this game beautifully. They haven't gotten away with any loose passes, any sloppy ball handling when he's in the vicinity.
Rockets trail by 17. McGrady kicks to Alston. Knocked loose. Here we go, all alone. And there's the feed to Jefferson. That's good. And the Nets lead by 19.
Yeah, and he's one player who doesn't need a lot of space to get to the basket. He's really crafty, the way he can blast his way straight through traffic. He's really strong.
And something else everybody loves about him is his ability to do the sensational and spectacular. His dunks simply defy description at times.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
On defense, the Nets. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Artest kicks to Yao. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Carl Landry's checked in for Luis Scola. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Here is Carter. He kicks to Kristich. The pass to Vaughn. He dishes it to Jefferson. Jefferson can't get that one to fall.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
Here's McGrady. Here is Alston. Defended by Jefferson. And the foul called on Kenyon Martin. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Looked to me like the defender didn't get squared up and get his feet set.
Good work by the officials. A nice call. That play can be tough to judge sometimes.
Alston kicks to McGrady. Feeds it to Yao. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Yao's got 6 here in this quarter.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Alston, and it's sent back by Jefferson.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
Yeah, they have not let their guard down one bit in the paint.
That drive by Carter, back to Martin, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Time to turn out the lights on this game.
I think they deserve a ton of credit for the way they played here today. Truly a professional display.
Now, here is McGrady. Gets it to go. The Nets on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Vaughn. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Carter off a pick from Kristich. Carter drives in. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Carter's got 16 points here in the second half. Rockets trail by 19. McGrady dishes to Yao. Landry. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Looks like they're going to finish strong, but there just aren't enough ticks left on the clock.
Well, Steve, it's a good run they're having now, but they just waited too long to have it.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
Back to McGrady. Lots of room. Again, the Rockets score.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Back to Jefferson. Dishes it to Carter. 29 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Covered by Artest. Hangs. And Vince Carter again. Carter's got 30.
Well, guys, tonight they came in here, really dictated the terms of the engagement, which is very difficult to do as the visitors.
You're right. That's not usually the way things work in the NBA. It's a great win, and no question, it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here.
They shoot again, and the layup is up and in.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Sunday Spark, everything goes right.